Hey, 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 it's time for another Coconut Cast. This is Adam Case from Bright Coconut, and today we're going to talk about action steps. Imagine for a second that you are your reader. When you arrive at your website, you have no idea where to go because you know your way around, but they don't. So help them out. Give them a sign. Because websites are like cities, and it's a city they've never been to. So be good to your visitors and point them in the right direction. They'll be much more likely to find their way. How, you may ask? Well, first way is with text. At the end of every page, there's going to be the end of whatever you've written. So ask them nicely. Do you want to talk about your situation? Do you have any questions? Do you want to find out what's next? And then give them a link to wherever they need to go next. Another way to do the same basic idea, of course, is with a button. It's a little more visually obvious, so it can be a nice technique to use if you know how to use buttons. And a lot of themes these days have built-in shortcodes that allow you to create a button really quite easily rather than have to import one from somewhere else. Now, the contact page, or to contact you, is not necessarily the only choice at the end of every page. What's the natural next step is what you have to ask yourself. You have to lead them from one place to another. Maybe it's to find out more about you on your About page. Maybe it's to find out more about your products, your programs, your services. Maybe it's to sign up for a newsletter. Maybe it's to download something free. Maybe it's to buy a book or a program or something. It totally depends on your website, but it's not always, you don't always jump to the end right away. Sometimes the first step for people is just to lead them step by step, just as if they're reading a book, to the next logical destination. Because after all, a website, a path through a website is like a journey. It's a story. And at the end, you both want the same thing, and that's a happy ending.